After 272 regular season games, 12 playoff games, one last one on the NFL calendar. It happens tonight as EA Sports welcomes you to the Super Bowl. Coming up, a battle here in the NFL playoffs. It's the AFC champion Cleveland Browns and the champions of the NFC, the Arizona Cardinals. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. All right. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Again, it's Benson. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough. And now a much more advantageous spot.
So you find yourself in 2nd and long. What you're thinking here as the play caller is just get this into a manageable 3rd down situation. But after that rush attempt and that big gain, they now find themselves in 3rd and short, which makes it nice. They can run or pass.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a 1st down. Now give up the middle, it's Benson. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike, in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. This offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Complete, and we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a 1st down. He's forced out just shy of the mark.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On 1st down, right back to Sampson. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Here's a 2nd and 12. quick throw on the RPO is complete. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
This is 3rd and 6. They'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Josh Sweat there on the tackle.
Josh Sweat. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. Man in motion here is Tucker. He'll stay on the ground with Sampson. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Browns will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Here comes a return from the 3. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. So, 1 quarter down here on Super Bowl Sunday. It's the Browns with the advantage. We'll have more from Tampa after this. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. All right. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Second reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 39.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here we go. On 2nd down, it's Benson. And trying to lose it on from the crowd. Sidestepping his way. Nifty gain of 9 there.
3rd down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
He does, man. It's Harrison. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll run here with Benson. Open space inside the 10. And he'll take this one in. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. Chad Ryland there for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cardinals move out to a 7-3 lead.
Round 3. Chad Ryland to kick off for
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's first and 10. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. Look at that big guy rumble. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be bursting goal. They've got it at the 3. A big play here in the big game. 62 yards. So after the big play to start, now we have first and goal. Sampson will score. Touchdown, Cleveland. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that man gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Oh, yeah. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
All right.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. Caught downfield by Harrison. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And the Cardinals
On the pick.
A give. Here's Benson. And he'll catch nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Here we go.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. Flush to his right. Going up top. That is hard. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down.
All right.
And a quick pass to the receiver heading left. And he's in. Marvin Harris Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals are on top. It's 14-10. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Sampson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Every Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now, this looks like a design run.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Here's 3rd and 7. Two minutes to go here till halftime. Back for more on Super Bowl Sunday after this. Third and 7. Back to throw. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. 17 yards on that play. It's a Browns first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Sidney Brown there on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go, set. Half to 60, half to 60. Steady.
That is caught outside on the RPO. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
So they come to the line for first down and 10. A run with Sampson. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Play clock has expired. You're not going to get this one off on top. Following the penalty, he'll run it. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Now timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 5. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Browns are back within a point. It's 14-13.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
All right.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
That's good.
A big play here in the big game. 38 yards.
39-yard line.
Let the hop. 19 Texas.
On first down, it's Stroud. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he'll take it on in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl.
His kick is good.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
First down 10. At their own 31-yard line.
Man in motion here is Tucker. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Two quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Okay, ready? 18 cards, 18 cards. Set. 18, right here.
Man in motion here is Tucker. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Open man. That is Bob. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Second reception of this Super Bowl. And it's good enough for a first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
This is intercepted. He gets free. A big play for the defense to get on the board. Quarterback trying to keep that play going. Instead, sees it go back the other way.
And the quarterback's doing a nice job of keeping his eyes down the field, but he doesn't sense the pressure, and I think that pressure, Mike, is what caused that errant pass. And not only does it lead to the turnover, but it leads to the pick six.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals will extend this third quarter lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. This one complete, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Pick number 3 brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Man in motion here is Tucker. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Cleveland.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Open man is the tight end, Harold Fannin. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll look to throw yet again. Pass caught by Bond. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Here's a design run. It's a big play there on third down, but there is a marker down, and that is not a good sign for the offense. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now they'll set up to throw. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
It's 2nd and inches at the Cardinals' 30-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
First down.
Quick throw here is complete. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Slot man in motion right. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
They'll look to throw again. They look underneath here for McCaffrey. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal. Now this is going to be a loose football. And they will get another chance. They cover it up after very nearly squandering a great scoring opportunity. The extra point is good. And the Browns are back within one score. It is an 8-point game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. So, from 37, here's second and 4.
At the 37-yard line.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. They'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10. And that ball incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. Right side, it's complete. 17 yards, the gain there. It's a Browns first down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Receiver in motion, headed left. Back to the air again on second and 10. Now here comes the screen to Sampson. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. That screen goes for 12. And that's a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. No give on the ground, and that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. First and 10. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. Not much happening there, just a short game.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 8.
60, go!
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Forced to his right. They'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down. They'll give it to Sampson. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game. It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Okay, ready?
A big play looming here. They need to convert. It is 3rd and inches. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's hot. Left side. It's complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. Here's a run. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a 2-part story? Part 1 taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this 2-point conversion here to tie it up.
Back to throw. He's got a man. That's caught. Give them the 2, and we are tied here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? We'll start at the 4. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On 1st and 10, here's Benson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Two good.
He'll get this out wide. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's third down and 6.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Throw over the middle, caught by London. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Benson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And third down coming up. Here's Stroud. In trouble, and down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
The Cardinals line up for a punt. Important punt here in this tie game late. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Here is first and 10. He'll run. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Gain of a yard brings up second and
9. Is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. They'll be disappointed there after giving up a first down. A short one that is caught by Fannin. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big play here in the big game, and even 30 yards. They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with first and 10. They'll stick to the ground, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. Clock stops with 46 seconds to go. Here comes second down. They'll run here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
A lot riding on this play. High gain, final minute, third down. They'll keep it on the ground.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not What we see at this down and distance, that's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the first down.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. So now, a big spot coming here. This to win the game. Cards going to signal for their third and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. This kick is good. And the Browns have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. Wow, you talk about a compelling Super Bowl. That's as good as we could ask for, Greg. A struggle tight till the end, but ultimately, one team had done a little bit more, and they are now the champions.
And as in the case in so many Super Bowls, Mike, your entire franchise, and for a lot of these players, their legacies are altered by a play here, a play there. This could have been a totally different outcome, but let's give credit to the champs. They made the plays when they needed, and that's NFL ball, and I'll tell you what, they're going to enjoy this celebration.
What a moment. Commissioner Goodell making the presentation of the Lombardi Trophy to the Cleveland Browns. They are the champions of Super Bowl 63. So that'll do it for another spectacular season of the NFL on EA Sports. For my partner, Greg Olson, and our entire crew, I'm Mike Tariq. Do it again come the fall. Till then, so long from the Super Bowl.